The fire never dies. You just need to feed it differently. Passion doesn't vanish. It flickers, it dims, it hides behind exhaustion, self-doubt, and the weight of life. But it never truly goes out. If you feel like you've lost your spark, don't panic. Your fire isn't gone, it just needs a new kind of fuel. Change the way you move, create, and chase your dreams. The fire is still there waiting. Let's find a way to reignite it. There's a moment, a painful, quiet moment where you look at something you once loved, something that used to light you up, and you feel nothing, no spark, no excitement, just emptiness. And in that moment, it's easy to believe the worst, that your passion is gone, that you're broken, that something inside you has burned out for good. And let me tell you something, that fire never dies. It changes, it evolves, it hides beneath the surface, yet it never ever disappears. And if your passion feels distant right now, if you're staring at the ashes wondering what happened, it's not because the fire is gone, it's because you need to feed it differently. In my experience, I've felt it, the slow fading of something that once consumed me. The creative drive that used to come so effortlessly, gone. The dreams I used to chase with everything in me, suddenly too heavy to carry. And I panicked, I thought I lost myself. And every single time, when I stopped fighting the flame and started listening to it, I realized something. My passion wasn't gone, it just needed something new. Like a new approach, a different perspective, a shift in energy, in space, in fuel. The fire was still there waiting. It just needed me to stop looking for it in the same old places. Here's some truths. Passion is resilient. Like embers under ash, your passion can be revived. It's not dead, it's just waiting for the right conditions. Adaptability is key. Sometimes what dims your fire isn't its absence, it's the fact that you're still trying to fuel it the same way you always have. And fuel can change. What once ignited you may no longer work, and that's okay. Passion isn't about clinging to the past, it's about finding new ways to keep the fire alive. I'm going to offer new insights that can help change how you see passion. Think of the plasticity of passion. There are studies that show that our interests and passions evolve over time. If you feel disconnected, it's not a loss. It's a call to explore new depths of yourself. Think of the role of novelty. Neuroscience tells us that new challenges, fresh environments, and learning something different can reawaken passion by stimulating the brain's reward centers. Consider self-compassion in creativity. Everyone experiences cycles of high energy and burnout. Passion isn't always on fire. Sometimes it's rest, and that's okay. So just reframe it. What if the fading of your passion wasn't a death sentence, but an invitation to evolve? What if you stopped mourning the fire you think you lost and started exploring new ways to feed it? What if instead of giving up, you asked yourself, what else could ignite me? So here's some advice. Explore new avenues. If you're a writer, try speaking. If you're an artist, try a new medium. If your old fuel isn't working, find a new source. Change your environment. Sometimes passion needs space. Shift your surroundings. Travel. Rearrange your workspace. Let inspiration find you in unexpected places. Nourish yourself differently. If your energy is depleted, your passion will be too. Are you getting enough rest? Are you surrounding yourself with the right people? Your fire needs fuel. Take care of yourself. Embrace the evolution. What if your passion isn't fading? However, transforming. What if it's leading you somewhere new? Trust the process. So remember this. Your fire is not gone and you are not broken. Passion is not something you lose. It's something that shifts, adapts, and waits for you to catch up. So don't give up. Don't walk away thinking the flame has died. Instead, change the fuel. Find a new way to move, create, and dream because the fire, it's still there. If this message, if this story spoke to you, send it to someone who needs to hear it. And let's remind each other that passion doesn't vanish. It just asks us to show up differently. Your fire, it never dies. It just waits for you to learn a new way to feed it.